Hey guys, today is all about what are the best weapons in class in Skyrim. This will all be from the special edition, so that's why there's no mods. This is straight up out of the game. But first I want to show you this really cool app that is going to be also the sponsor of this video, the Amino Elder Scrolls app. The Elder Scrolls Amino app is a great option for you if you want to have a little bit more connection to the Skyrim community. It has an online blogging capability which lets you interact with each of the users. In this case, I can say, wow, what an awesome painting that was, which it was. And also there's an online chat room feature where you can join different chats, talk to different folks about different things from RP to weapon choices to however you want to do in Skyrim. It's a very capable app. There are links below so you can check it out yourself. It's for Android and iPhone, and it's super nice. I've been using it for the last couple weeks. I recommend it. Again, they're a sponsor for this video, but let's get on to some beatings. How about we find some good weapons? One-handed swords have to be my favorite in the whole game. Now, ChillRend is amazing. You get it through the Thieves Guild quests, and it's on Mercer. So you can get this as early as level 1, but I'd suggest getting it as high as possible because the weapon is actually scaled to your level. WindShear is the other one. I just had to use both because WindShear is ridiculous. You get it from the Dark Brotherhood quest line, and basically you can bash people and they'll fall over. ChillRend, you hit people, they just randomly freeze and fall over. So it's incredibly effective when you're trying to go in there and clear out people and just to kind of stall the enemies. ChillRend doesn't take a whole ton of your points as far as right there. It just goes ahead. People are just going to fall over randomly. It's a ridiculous combo. If you can dual wield WindShear and ChillRend, you basically don't lose. Especially if you're doing 1v1 combat, because they're going to be sucked down with their stamina. And on top of that, if you really need to, you can just bash in and you have basically double ways of stun locking people. Great combo. So check out ChillRend and WindSpear. I have all the item codes down below. So let's go to the next. The Mace of Molag has to be one of the first weapons you're ever going to get in the game. At least it's an easy to get Daedric weapon. You get it in Markarth with the House of Horrors questline. Anyway, it's amazing. It deals 25 damage to magic and stamina per hit. Plus, the biggest thing for it is it also has Soul Trap on it. And when you're playing early in the game, a one-hander that does great things like that, plus does Soul Trap, is really nice. Assuming you have a good supply of soul gems to which you can soak up all that goodness. Remember, it's only going to work really well against things that are like humanoids because like animals and things, just because of the fact that you need black soul gems to get human souls. However, the mace has great damage ability, plus you can use a shield with it, so it's a pretty darn good winner in my book. Now, one-handed axes, I can't like them. They're really crap compared to what you can get. There's just so many like swords. But if you had to choose the best one-handed axe in the game, it would definitely be Okin. Okin you can get from the Silenced Tongues quest, where you have to defeat Kvel the Tongue at Volendrung, whatever. Anyway, you can look it up. Or you can just do what I do and just cheat it in the game so you can play with it. But it does some good things. It does do base damage to the health and stamina. And it's not terrible, but there are better options. Anyway, that's the best I could find in a one-handed axe. Mehrones' Razor has to be, bar none, the best dagger you can get in the game. It's got great base damage, plus the chance for an instant kill. Now, honestly, you're not going to be doing it the way I'm doing it now, which is using it more as like a one-hander. However, if you do, and you just hit a bunch of times, you're going to proc it, and it's going to go boink and kill the guy immediately. If you're going to be doing more of a sneaky build, that's obviously the better choice for this one. However, it does work capably as a nice off-hander if you're going to do two-hand or something, or you're going to do two daggers, because then you just nail them. Very good weapon, and it's crazy good if it starts proccing like, over and over and over again. So, Mehrones' Razor. Again, you can get this through the Pieces of the Past quest, which is the thing where the guy comes and gives you like a quest at level 20. You have to kill Silas in order to get the weapon, otherwise it just goes in the museum. Kill him, get this awesome weapon, guys. The best of the worst, the Ruetul Axe. You can get this one through doing the Silas Vile quest, one where Barbas the dog gets you. Obviously, you're not going to take this damn axe, you're going to get the helmet, because that's what you really need. But if you were crazy and decided to take the weapon, you basically just bought garbage. It's it's slow. It doesn't do a lot when it comes to like stats, because I mean all it does is when it hits it takes like 20 stamina, but whoop-de-doo, there are way better options if you're trying to get something that soaks stamina. Would not recommend, but if you are like double-handed axes, this is pretty much your only choice. The best option, honestly, Volendrung. This double-handed hammer just crushes. Not only has it got amazing hit, like actual damage, but it soaks 50 stamina every time you hit somebody with it. So basically, they're not going to have any kind of stamina to do any special attacks or anything. It just takes them down to nothing. It's easily acquired through the Cursed Tribe quest, and it's received from Prince Malakath. So it's a great option. It beats the crap out of people. It's a little slow, obviously, but that's the general problem with most two-handers. However, it is Maelor's weapon of choice. The Ebony blade is hilarious. It's got good base damage, but really what you're getting here is life soak. So it's got a permanent enchantment on it that will soak out life. So what it is it starts with 10. You basically can soak 10 hit points off of whatever you hit. And if you kill other NPCs or your friends, basically, it will increase up to about 10 of them. So if you kill 10 of your friends, you're able to then max this thing out, and it'll soak 30 points of health every time you hit something. That's per hit. So even though your base damage may not be super amazing compared to some options, it still is hitting for 30 at the top. So there are ways to cheat that. So if you wanted to, you could kill one follower, highlight him, go to the console, press resurrect, it'll resurrect him, kill him again, do that 10 times, it boosts the blade all the way up to max, and then resurrect the guy, and you get your follower back. So pretty amazing, but a great weapon. The perfect bow, in my opinion, is the Nightingale Bow. Not only does it have a great damage, but it also does cool things. It will do, it slows your enemy, and then also does freeze damage to him, so it's pretty great. So you can kite people like crazy. So if you happen to, I don't know, find a couple giants, you could be able to run out of the way and then just boop, 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 and take care of them. It's pretty easy. You have to get this thing through, you have to go through all of the Thieves Guild quests in order to get it. It's the very end. However, it is amazing. I would definitely recommend the Nightingale Bow. The one thing about Dawnguard was we got these crossbows, but there aren't any really big named ones. There is an enhanced Dwarven crossbow, however, that has a lot of power, and it's the strongest crossbow you can get in the game. You can do this by finding a schematic for, I think it's Soren Jored, and then he'll go create it for free. Like, he'll create it if you can find the schematic. But it's great because it ignores 50% of the armor plus big damage, and you don't have to worry about the targeting crosshair because it's just gonna hit wherever you point the thing. It's pretty quick to load, and as you see, it just crushes things. Great weapon. And to finish this off, staves, and my favorite is the Wabbajack. This is the one you get when you go and do Shreogarth's quest, the Mind of Madness. Basically, he's in an inn and he challenges you to a drinking contest. The cool thing about Wabbajack is you don't know what will happen. It's a random effect every time. It could heal the person, it could do big, huge damage, it could turn them into things, it could instant kill them, any number of things. There's a ton of different effects. So that's the kind of craziness I like about this. Now, generally I don't use staves because they're pretty unreliable. They take a long time to go, but it's great if you're like an early game, if you need some decent range. But, I mean, watch this. See, the thing you get, bloop, gets healed, and then you bloop, and then you hurt her, and you're like, all right, I'm going to get you, and then she turns into a mud crab. That's the madness of the Wabbajack. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thank you to Amino, the Elder Scrolls app, for sponsoring the video. It was very appreciated. And look at this, guys. See, another awesome Skyrim video. So thanks again, you guys, and hit that like button. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. It makes a big difference, and we'll see you on the next one.